Hello, everyone. I just wanted to check in and touch base because we are in another week that is an exam week. So again, I wanted to just touch base, give you some pointers, give you some updates, make sure we're aware of where we are. Because again, you will have your second exam that will be due, right, by Sunday. So clicking on any one of these because everybody's is the same. So open up our syllabus and just kind of see where we are, right? So we've already finished exam 1 and we are coming up to exam 2. We are in module 8. We are in week 8. And again, we should be moving towards gearing up to take our second exam. So what does this mean? This means that I hope by now, right, you have reviewed some of the videos that tell us, tips for success, how to study, how to prepare. So again, looking over this, I have information for exams. I have suggested schedule to follow week over week. This has been here. So we're not in a non-exam week. We are now in an exam week, right? And so I have this broken down for you. Now, this does not mean that you have to follow this exactly. But what I would suggest you do is complete all of chapter 8 so that the second half of this week, you can go back through and review, right? Chapter 7, chapter 6, and chapter 5. Because your exam is going to be over 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 should be nice and fresh if we complete it now, right? Get everything done, get it out of the way, so that we can just focus on really Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday, we take a little bit of a break. And again, we get ready to gear up to complete the exam by 11:59 on Sunday. Just as before, the exam is going to open on Wednesday for those individuals that need to complete the exam earlier, just due to the fact that they have work or other things. But as per usual, once you open the exam, you've got to complete the exam. So there's no peek and then close, right? Once you open it, you've got to complete the whole thing in one sitting. The other thing too is if you decide to sit down and try and take this exam at 11:30 at night, the exam is going to close you out at 11:59. So again, let's set ourselves up for success. Let's make sure that we have prepared appropriately. Let's make sure we've moved through all of the materials. The biggest thing I can suggest for you, number 1, right? If nothing else, I would say work on chapter 8, get it done at the beginning of the week. That includes homework, that includes quizzes, that includes lab assignment, right? Really focus on getting those things done, maybe by tomorrow. And then schedule in. Okay, I'm going to take 30 minutes or 25 minutes on Thursday morning, maybe as I'm sitting down having a cup of coffee and my breakfast, right? Or whatever. And I'm going to sit and I'm going to read chapter 5 again, cover to cover. It's only like 6 or 7 pages. It shouldn't be too challenging. Okay. Then maybe later in the day, I'm going to do chapter 6. And then I'm going to do the same thing on Friday for 7. And then I'm going to revisit chapter 8 one more time. Now I've reread everything, right? Got all the information from page 1 of that chapter to the end page. Now what do I want to do? Well, maybe I want to go back into the modules. And maybe I just want to go down to these chapters, right? And now maybe I want to open up PowerPoint. And maybe I want to see, and if I can kind of quickly run through these and see if I can just, what things do I feel confident with, which things do I not? And then at the end, can I answer maybe these broader, bigger questions? Because again, these learning outcomes are the key big umbrella takeaways from the whole chapter. So if you can answer these, you should be able to feel confident about the material within it. However, you still are going to need to know definitions and answers. You're going to need to know the graphs. You're going to need to know the interpretation, right? You might see a graph like this. How do you interpret it? What is this telling you? Look at the X and Y axis. What could possibly be a question, right, related to this? So I'm just giving this to you now. Gear up, start thinking about it. Again, the exam will open tomorrow for everybody around 10 o'clock, but you will have until Sunday to complete it. So again, that's just for my individuals that work on the weekends and want to get a head start and get over on agendas. If you did not do well on your first exam, now is the time, right? We've got 3 more exams, 1 major project. These can help to bring your grade back up to where we want to be, right? But we've got to put in the time and the dedication to be able to study for them. Again, please look through the information. It's there for you. There's lots of resources. If you still have questions, shoot me an email, see if there's some availability still in my office hours. If there isn't, reach out to me. Hopefully we can still find it. It's not going to be on Sunday, right? Sunday is the day of the exam. Saturday is the weekend. I'll be able to answer questions, but I'm also doing my life as well. So please make sure, think through this, set some time up, set yourself up for success. Everything is there for you. You know the routine now. You know how this is moving. Let's knock it out of the park and be done with it. Okay, have a great rest of your week, and I will check in soon.